Can I help you? Hey.
Open the door! Hey, what are you doing?
Bentley's Backwood Bushcraft is a YouTube channel run by an outdoorsman who hikes and explores nature. In one video, he headed into the woods for a bushcraft adventure, expecting a successful trip, but he had no idea the day would turn out differently than he hoped.
First and foremost, like any other day, is to relax and have fun. I did, of course, bring my hammock, and hopefully that will get set up somewhere. But I'm looking for honey locust thorns, some good grasses for some cordage material, and a stick that will work for an arrow, and a stick that would work for a thin.
After finding a good spot, he set up camp and pitched his hammock, preparing to spend some time in the wild. However, while gathering firewood for a campfire, something horrible happened. See it for yourself.
Ouch! Oh man! Oh! Oh! Ouch! Holy cow! Oh, I just got. Oh, son of a bitch! Oh shit! Oh! Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Okay. Holy cow. Oh, I just got attacked by a swarm of hornets. Oh shit, I've been stung. I've been stung more times than I can count. I gotta get my gear and get out of here. Oh shit, I don't feel good. Holy fuck. Oh. I just stirred up a huge patch of hornets.
Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Oh no. I got more stings than I know what I'm...
I did that when I was a kid, and I got stung about 35 times. That ain't good.
Oh. All right. Oh shit.
This is an encounter that no one would ever want to experience. Although he tried to escape and chase them away, the situation escalated quickly. Finally, he managed to break free from the swarm. Realizing that the forest was no longer safe, he decided to leave. One thing is for sure, he is definitely not visiting that part of the forest again. The married couple behind the YouTube channel Living Life by the Mile loves living full-time on the road in their Freightliner Cascadia straight truck, which features a 110-inch cabin. They travel from coast to coast with their fun dog Rysai, who always has something wild to say or bark. They share insights about life on the road, conduct truck tours, offer quick loading tips, and explore amazing places while finding good food. By sharing the highs and lows of team driving, they give viewers a real look at what it is like behind the wheel. However, in November 2025, what started as a routine trip quickly turned unsettling.
There was a crackhead that came messing around our truck when we were in Allentown.
Yeah, my alarm went off on my phone, and I had gotten up, and as soon as I got up, I heard knocking on the side of the truck. So I hurried and put my house coat on, and by the time I got up there, whoever it was already getting back in their vehicle, but they were so close to the back of the truck, I couldn't even make out what kind of car it was or anything.
I mean, we knew it wasn't the cops.
Yeah.
Or security.
Yeah, and they just took off. And then I started making me some coffee, and then I just wanted to look out again and make sure that they had left. And what do you know? They're back. And they're literally just standing beside my truck creepily, not knocking or anything, just standing there. So at that point, I tell Michael, you better get up. You got to have to do something with this, whatever that's going on out here.
I get up already annoyed. I mean, it's 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. So I'm annoyed already that this dude's messing around the truck and causing me to have to get up. I think I probably went to bed at like 3 or 4. So when I got up and looked out, I didn't see anybody. So, I mean, we sat there and was talking about it for a minute, and apparently that's when he was around the front of the truck, which looked like he was using the bathroom on our truck. We had no idea at that moment he was even out there.
Yeah.
And then he scurried like a little rat in the dark back to the back of the truck, but he was on the driver's side, just toward the back, standing there on the dark side of the truck, just looking around. That's when I looked out the driver's window and I saw him back there doing that. So I rolled down the window and he heard me roll it down, and so he scurried up to the window.
The man's behavior was suspicious. He acted as if he were hiding something, and that action immediately raised concern, leading to a confrontation and making the whole situation more disturbing.
Oh my God, be careful.
Hey, I'm looking for a Paul Yob. Have you seen him?
What?
A Paul Yob?
Why are you beating on my truck at 6 o'clock in the
I'm looking
morning?
for a Paul Yob.
Who's that?
Paul Yob. It's a short little fellow that drives a tow truck. I was 20 years back. I was just waking up on a wet trip. Where's he at? Do you know Brian Kramer?
I mean, we have no idea who Paul Yob was, or Brandon Kramer.
You don't know any of these fellows?
No.
No Brian Kramer or any of that?
No.
Are you on crack or something?
Michael, you don't know he could
no,
have.
I'm for somebody who wet me the
Don't be
That's
on my
all.
truck at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, what are you
Wait,
doing,
what?
bro? Stop beating on my truck at 6
I'm
o'clock in the
find
morning.
somebody that would just led me over here to talk to you to tell me you're Paul Yob for some reason.
Nobody
That's what
did that,
I'm
dude.
trying to
You're
figure
on
out.
crack. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Nobody did that.
Yeah.
Nobody
You
did
just told
that.
me to come over here to tell you that you're Paul Yob for some
I don't know who Paul, whoever the is. You
don't
beating
know
on
who
other
Paul Yob
people's
is?
shit, too. You just beat on somebody else's shit, too.
Yeah, I beat on that van over there.
And you ain't a crackhead.
I ain't a crack.
You don't hear
Tell you
that?
that much right now. This is going way back, partner. That's why I'm out here.
No, I'll tell you where this is going. One of two places. You're going to get the...
Up in front of that van over there. Go ahead.
What has the
'Cause
van
this is
got
what
to-
It's about with Paul by the way.
You better get the away from my
One
truck.
sec, go ahead,
He's
partner.
not in his right mind.
Go
He
right
could have
ahead.
a behind his.
The man mumbled names that the couple had never heard before, and by his reaction, it seemed like the situation could have escalated to violence if the couple had not kept a safe distance, especially with the mysterious object he had hidden behind his back. After a tense exchange, the stranger finally walked away across the parking lot, still behaving unpredictably. The police soon arrived, but by then he was no longer there. Although the couple felt shaken by the man's behavior, they decided to stay in the area for a few more days. This incident served as a reminder of how unpredictable and dangerous life on the road can be. Graham is a guy who loves hiking and documents his adventures on his YouTube channel for the enjoyment of his viewers. His channel showcases the rugged beauty of New Zealand's wilderness, along with other random adventures. However, in one particular video, a simple hike took an unexpected turn.
Well, fuck. I'm on the ground right now. I've stepped down onto a root and it's given way, and I've heard a snap either in the root or in my ankle, and now I'm in a bit of pain. So I guess this is a really good opportunity for me to document what I'm doing to get myself out of this situation. I want to be clear, this is not pretend. It's a real life survival situation now where I've hurt myself. I don't know how badly. I've already called loudly for help. No one has heard, and there's every chance that at 2:39 p.m. in the afternoon on a Saturday, there's a chance I might be the last person through this trail for the day. First thing I'm probably going to do is attempt to wait there. The pain was worse at the start than it is now. It's not good though. My first thought was that I'd broken my ankle, and so if I've done that, there's no way that I can get out of here on my own, and from experience with breaks, the pain is going to get substantially worse when I'm out of shock, if I'm in shock, which I possibly am.
While hiking to clear his head, as he stated, he navigated some fallen trees. Just as he stepped on a root that seemed stable, it broke and he fell to the ground.
This sucks. The idea of having to set off my beacon is... I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. God. Oh, that's my water. Oh. Oh God. Oh. I can stand on it, and that's a start. Oh yeah. That looks fucked. Okay. So yeah, there's something. I've definitely done something to that.
Although he could technically stand, the pain he felt indicated something much worse than a simple sprain. He realized that there was no way he could make it out of the woods before dark, so he made a distress call to local authorities. Fortunately, he was spotted and it was confirmed that he had a fractured ankle. The YouTuber was taken to the hospital for medical treatment and later returned home. This encounter serves as a reminder that even the most experienced outdoorsmen face dangers. It is crucial to stay focused, as a single distraction can drastically change a situation for the worse. The creator of the YouTube channel Bean Outdoors is an outdoor enthusiast who enjoys venturing out and capturing his adventures in the middle of this open environment. On April 24, 2026, he drove to a serene spot to enjoy the beautiful view, but a disturbing experience awaited him as night fell.
These people look like they're parking up to go for, I don't know what's going on here, like, this isn't looking good, this is not looking good. It's getting busier. What time is it now? It's 8:57 p.m. and the car park's getting busier and busier. So while I'm meant to be car camping, a group of lads have just pulled up with loads of drink. And this is where I'm parked.
Eventually, it grew quiet and it was time to sleep, but he was restless. And he soon found out why.
I'll see you in the morning. Outside my car. There's someone outside my car. Oh! Get up what you want. Get away. Get away what you want. Sorry for the video ending so I can't stay here. Oh my god. The car park's about a 5-minute drive that way. Oh god, there's another. I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry the way it ended.
Just as he decided to sleep, things escalated when he saw someone approach his car and frantically knock on his window. Fortunately, he was able to drive away to a safe location and get to safety. Adventures can be quite exciting, but they also bring some uncertainties, as our camping enthusiasts saw. It is important to always stay alert. On July 1, 2021, in Mabuasube, located on the Botswana side of the Kalahari Transfrontier Park, Robert, a South African wildlife videographer, along with his brother-in-law, went camping in an open field. They planned to spend several days there, but on their first night, things took an unexpected turn.
About 6 a.m., it was still dark and we were making coffee and brushing our teeth when I looked up and the eyes of a young male lion caught in the light of my head torch. I said,
"Lion, get in the car, Andy."
Once we were in the car, I grabbed my camera and started filming.
It's in our tent.
It's going in our tent.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got a lion here. Robbie spotted it about 8 meters away and it's just gone into our tent.
My coffee is stuck out there with it.
They remained inside their vehicle for safety, but what happened next made their stomachs drop.
And then come back.
A little bit shaky.
Oh my dear. We got snacks. No, he doesn't care. Is he taking my sleeping bag?
Oh my goodness.
Could you just drive a bit closer maybe? Just keep an eye out for others.
The two men sat frozen in the car, probably wondering what would have happened if they had been inside the tent when the lion invaded. That would have been a completely different story, and it would have taken a miracle for them to survive. It was a terrifying experience, but fortunately they escaped unharmed. They certainly got lucky. In late autumn, the creator of the YouTube channel Catman Outdoors and a friend went to explore public hunting land. What was supposed to be a regular afternoon of hunting quickly turned into a troublesome situation.
You won't call it?
We can call the game warden out here if you want to.
I don't care.
This is hunter harassment. We came in here to hunt. It's legal to hunt in here. And you're walking in here on us while we're hunting.
I walk in here all the time.
Yeah, but you came up here straight to us and confronted us.
Well, I was walking down through here and not seeing y'all move.
Sure you did.
What the hell?
Sure you did.
Moved what?
Moving what? Walking?
Huh?
You saw us walking?
Yeah, I seen your head over the creek bank there. I was coming up by the pond.
And why'd you come looking for it?
I didn't come looking for you. I was just back here walking.
Well, that's hunter harassment.
No, it's not.
To come up here and check us out, tell us we better not be shooting your deer.
I'm making a comment. All like my deer.
The hunters, who were on public land, were itemized, intimidated, and chased away by someone who felt entitled to the wildlife just because his property was nearby. What is even more concerning is that this was not the first time he behaved this way, and I seriously doubt it will be the last. Are you enjoying the video? If so, take advantage of this pause to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with upcoming updates. Now, let's continue with the next case.
We ain't gonna kill them all.
Well, that'd be hard to do.
Yep. You could call the poaching hotline. I don't know if that's the right number, but they could hook you up.
CJ Faison is a YouTube channel created around buying cursed land, haunted houses, and forgotten properties in the United States, and then exploring them at night so you don't have to. On this Christmas night, CJ is camping alone in his van on his haunted farm, with the Annabelle doll and a spirit box, cooking chili with rice by the fire while something inside the house keeps moving on its own.
Camping video, but this time I'm going back to the world's most haunted farm that you all absolutely love. Tonight is a lot different from the previous times that you have seen me camp out because I am actually prepared for once in my life with adequate equipment to keep me warm, to keep me my belly full and all that good stuff. It is Christmas Day, or night technically. So I came home, I was a little like, I don't know what to do, and then I got thinking, I'm like, all of my camping supplies just came in the mail. I'm good, I'm going camping tonight. So, you know, short of me having a heart attack and dying right there on the property, I'm gonna finish out this video for you all and camp out there.
Standing outside by the fire cooking dinner, a loud crash comes from inside the house. Something inside the house just made a sound that has no explanation. The YouTuber stops completely and stares at the door.
Floor around for whatever the f was that? What the hell?
Cooking chili with rice outside by the fire, something makes a loud crashing sound from inside the house. The explorer stops mid-cooking, completely still. He goes to check, but there was nothing.
What the f? Ow! Ah! Damn it! What the f was that? Hello? Shit. What the f is going on with this place? I can already tell y'all, this is gonna be a rough video tonight.
Inside the house, with the Annabelle doll, a strange noise is heard from the kitchen. Then the spirit box says, mental. Then tapping. Then something that sounds exactly like a piano being slammed from the next room. He freezes. He is alone in the house. No one is anywhere near that piano.
All right, Annabelle. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fire up Spirit Talker here. You're gonna get the uncomfortable chair. All right, we're gonna talk here for a second. What or who has taken offense to Annabelle, this doll that's literally you could buy online? There's nothing special to her. Who, what, or why are you attaching yourself to this doll? It sounds crazy for everybody watching back at home. Trust me. You know how many times I watch back some of these videos of me talking to this doll and being like, what the fuck? Yeah, a lot. I've questioned myself. I'm like, do I need to go to the, like the Looney Tune house or something for like a couple weeks? But like, you can only correlate everything that's been happening here as soon as I took that doll out of that package. It's the only thing. No fucking way. Mental. It just said mental. Oh, you're mocking me now. Do you think I need to go? Ah! It's just a tapping. What the f was that? It was a fucking piano, I'm pretty sure. Sorry for cussing. What is your issue? What the hell is your issue? And what do you want from me? Holy shit, it almost sounded like the damn piano like slammed or something.
CJ lies down in the van trying to sleep, but he sees a flashlight outside the window. Then the van moves. The whole van shifts on its own. The YouTuber looks everywhere in the darkness, completely still.
Oh shit, the window only goes down halfway. What the fuck is that? The fuck's the flashlight? Alright, I'm tripping out or the fucking van just moved.
The GoPro falls over on its own. He sees it fall, and nothing touched it. He sits up in the dark van, on a haunted farm on Christmas night, and says the following out loud.
Like you're trying to decipher between, like...
What the fuck? Oh my gosh! The f***ing GoPro just fell. The f***ing GoPro just fell.
Yo, what the actual going on right now? All right, so I'm losing it. I'm at this is gonna drive me insane. Like, this is legitimately, like, this is fucking creepy. I don't care what you say. I don't care how big of a macho man you are. Nah, like, this is nuts.
The van moves again. CJ locks every door, one by one, gets into his sleeping bag, and pulls it over his head. Locked inside his van on his own property, he was too scared to look out the window.
It's really cold out. And it's only getting colder. So I don't know. Oh man. I don't know if I need to start a fire. Ah! The fucking van was just moving. Locked. I'm done. I'm literally gonna get in the sleeping bag right here. I'm gonna pull it over my head, and I'm absolutely going to bed. I'm done with this shit.
Baza is a channel built around entrepreneurship, van life, and solo adventures. On this particular winter trip, the creator converts his Honda Element to camp in the snow, having a new battery, custom shelves, and a propane stove at his disposal, cooking lobster tail in a blizzard. A cozy and ambitious night that ends with someone blocking him in, breaking his window, and showering him with glass.
I want to solo camp this car in the snow. Now, I love my current simple setup, but it has two issues. One, there's no heating solution. Problem number two, I want to be able to cook a meal inside the car. It's not very cozy at all, which means we're going to have to tweak this.
Settled in for the night, making marshmallows over an open flame inside the car, he hears it, a thud, and then another. He tries to speak through the cracked window. The man outside does not answer. Just silence. Then harder hits.
Hey! Hello, who is this? Can I help you? Hey! What can I do for you?
Open the door!
How may I help you?
Open the door!
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Hey, what are you doing?
The man outside blocks his car completely, gets out with a flashlight, and blinds him through the window. He starts banging on all the windows, tries the door handle, and starts screaming at him to open the door. He rushes to the driver's seat with his wheels spinning in the frozen snow, unable to get traction, while the man keeps hitting. Then the window shatters.
2 weeks since this happened, and my heart rate still goes through the roof anytime I watch this back. What you can't really see in this video is that the car that drives up and starts honking actually first fully blocks in my car. Someone comes out of the car with a flashlight, fully just blinding me, so I can't really see what's going on outside. And if you remember, my windows are cracked open, so I try to speak to him and he's just not responding. It's dead silence. He then suddenly starts banging on the window, yelling at me to open the door. He even goes for the handle of the door. And man, once I heard the aggression in his voice, my heart just fully sank. I realized that this was not a friendly encounter, so I reached around from the back and started up the car. I slide in the driver's seat. He gets even more aggressive, starts banging on all my windows, continues yelling at me to open the door. At this point, it got a lot colder, so the snow underneath the car is more frozen. My wheels are spinning in place, not catching traction. He's still blinding me with his flashlight. He aggressively rips off my mesh bug net, keeps banging the window harder and harder until he fully breaks it in, and I'm showered with shards of glass in my face. And praise the Lord Almighty, right at this point, my wheels catch traction and there's just enough of an angle there where I can squeeze past his car, get around him, and get myself out of there. You can see my left eye rapidly blinking here. It was blurry the entire way home, and after getting it checked out, it appears that some of the glass had scratched through my eyeball. I've been going through treatment for that, and I can now see more clearly, which is pretty great. Now, I have no idea what this guy's intentions could have been. My mind goes to maybe he lived in the area, saw my car, thought I was up to no good, but then why block me in and smash through my window instead of just talking to me? I had a whole breakfast planned. I was hoping to enjoy some coffee by the river. Unfortunately, we have this alternate ending, but I don't know, maybe this will inspire some extra caution with this guy.
Jasko creates videos based on everything spooky, horror, and entertainment, going beyond your own backyard. Tonight, Jasko camps alone in his van in one of the most haunted forests in the country, a forest with 9 people officially missing in 50 years, reported watchers, stalking lone campers, and personal belongings scattered on the trails that no one has ever explained.
Camping inside of my van, inside of one of the world's most haunted forests. The stories about this forest are absolutely terrifying. People have reported hearing footsteps circling around their campsites late at night. People have reported hearing voices, familiar voices, like loved ones, coming from deep within the trees. They would go and check it out, but there's no one there. No one living, at least. That also ties into some of the disappearances that happen inside of this forest. People go deep inside of this forest, and sometimes they don't come out. And all that's left behind is some of their personal belongings. And I want to say something. Tonight, I went down some trails that people were talking about online, some hot spots, if you will, and I've come across some personal belongings myself. I found some identification, a passport. It's absolutely insane. You guys are about to see that right.
Walking alone on a trail, he finds a hollow tree with personal belongings inside. He also finds a real passport belonging to someone who should not have left it there. He calls the authorities, but no one calls him back.
Whoever was here wasn't here too long ago. I mean, the snow's like frozen over pretty much. Okay, so that's a jacket. That's a shoe. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, let me see if there's any sort of like identification or whatever. Sorry, I just gotta see. Falling.
Transmission.
Oh, there's something in there. Transmission. Please don't do anything to my van. I do not want to be stuck in here. Oh, what is that?
Prostitute.
Prostitute? Where? I mean, where? First and foremost. I hear voices. Hello? Oh my God. Bro, this is a real passport. Like an actual real passport. What the f? Do I have to report this? Okay. I'm gonna go back to the van and I'm gonna call this. Obviously, this is like federal shit, right? This isn't like a driver's license. Like, you could do a lot with someone's passport.
During the forest counting ritual, flashing lights 10 times in the dark, the device produces the words, "murder scene."
There's one last one. Spirits, demons, ghouls, goblins. If you want to show yourself in 1 minute, please come forward. Show yourself in front of my vehicle. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Hold on. But it sounded like something was like hitting above the damn van. This even fell the fuck off. What the hell? Okay, is it not weird that this hasn't said a word? Is there anybody here? Use your energy at 10:20 and show yourself in front of the van.
Site of a murder.
Site of a murder?
A scream comes from somewhere deep in the trees, directly below. Our protagonist stays completely still inside the van and does not flash the lights again.
Oh, what the hell was that? Bro, that was a scream from down there. It just said site of a murder. What?
Walking alone on the road after the ritual, he hears it, footsteps crunching in the snow behind him.
Forest right now. Show yourself when I turn my flashlight on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my God. All right, I'm just gonna back up slowly. That didn't sound friendly at all. What the? All right, guys, I'm heading back because like, shut the fuck. Oh, I need my light on. No. On my life, I just heard behind me, like in the snow. Man, okay, so. I just heard it again. Like, it was like a few footsteps, but I heard it, like crunching in the snow.
He stops, they stop. When he walks, they start again. He spins around, don't turn around, and shines the flashlight. Nothing was there. He starts back towards the van. The footsteps follow him all the way back.
Weird. So when you hear fucking crunching footsteps behind you, you start second guessing and you're... Okay. On my life, I know you guys hear that. There's no way the mic's not picking this up. Is there anything behind me? I can't see. I don't want to turn around. I'm not. All right, we're just gonna head back to the van now. I don't know if I summoned some shit. I don't know if I played a part in this whole thing with the ritual stuff. I don't know.
Trying to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, he goes outside and finds a slash in his tire. Footprints lead from a trail to the tire and back to the trees. Someone did this while he was sitting inside the van. As expected, CJ calls emergency services. It takes until 7 o'clock in the morning for a tow truck to reach him. The recovery costs over $1,700. He was alone in that forest for 4 more hours in the dark, waiting.
So I went outside, and at the same time, I was like, while I'm out here, before I officially like go to bed and hopefully just wake up for the last time, right, that night, I want to make sure this place is safe. Do a little perimeter check. And there were footprints everywhere. And at first I'm thinking to myself, are all of these mine? But then I was thinking to myself, you know, earlier in the night there was footprints leading in a million different directions. in that one trail where I came across all those personal belongings. And I was like, just trying to tell myself things to make myself feel better, right? However, while I was doing my business, I heard...
Trent the Traveler follows the life of a van life YouTuber traveling the country to camp and hang out in both beautiful and creepy places. On this lonely night in a national forest, he is preparing dinner when the camera falls over on its own and something outside makes a sound that stops him mid-sentence.
I'm here in this national forest today, and I've been really bored. The sun's going down, it's getting kind of spooky. So I was thinking, you know what, let's lighten the mood a little bit. Let's pick up that daggum camera and start filming a movie. I have no freaking idea, but I'm thinking about making a cozy little fire in this nice convenient fire pit that's placed right in front of my van. Maybe making some delicious dinner, maybe playing a little video game or two. Or we could just hang out and film this, and this will never go live, and I'll just be talking to myself.
Earlier in the night, walking through the dark national forest to look for firewood, he finds a recliner chair sitting alone in the middle of the trees. There is no explanation of how it got there or who left it. The YouTuber walks past it quickly and does not look back.
And now I am amongst the darkness of this forest, all alone, trying to gather some firewood. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's kind of spooky. You start hearing noises. If you listen for too long, you start seeing things move. If you stare for too long, and you might be asking, why am I walking so far away from my campsite right now? Well, that is because earlier when I was walking around, I found a bundle of wood, like thick boys, that would be great to burn throughout the night. What is that? Okay, that looks weird. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Why is there a random recliner in the middle of the woods? Okay, there was just a weird humming that I heard.
Cooking tofu stir-fry inside the van, mid-chop, he stops. Something was outside. He calls out, but there was no one. Millie, the dog, goes to check but returns to the cooking, worried. The camera falls over on its own and he stares at it.
Joe, I'm gonna be snacking on these peppers, you know what I'm saying? They're good. I just heard something outside. Hello? Hello? I could have sworn I just heard something outside. Millie, can you go check on that for me, please? Okay, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. You know, as long as it doesn't happen again. Whoever's out there, I'm making dinner if you want any. Just come on in. Oh! Whoa! Oh. I don't know what just happened, but the camera just fell. Okay, is it freaking haunted or something?
The Outdoor Gear Review is a channel for people who love nature, hiking, backpacking, and adventure, built by a family man whose soul belongs to the outdoors. In this humid summer truck camp high in the mountains, he is carving wood, cooking burgers, and watching storms roll in from every direction. Then, a vehicle pulls in, and something is very wrong.
This is a truck camp adventure. I just hit the road. I have roughly, I don't know, an hour and a half to drive to get to my destination. Today, it's hot, it's humid, so I'm going up. Higher elevation to beat the heat. And I'm bringing you all along with me.
Eating alone by the fire, a vehicle comes down the road. From inside, he hears a woman laughing. Not a normal laugh. Something that does not stop. A man yells at her to stop. She laughs louder. They drive to the end of the road, turn around, and leave. His spider senses tingle immediately. Remote mountain, no signal, people under the influence of something making them completely unpredictable. He sits armed and ready by the fire until he is sure they are gone. The sound of that laughter stays with him for the rest of the trip, and he cannot shake it.
All right, everyone, cheeseburger time. That is freaking awesome. Absolutely bizarre. I hear a vehicle coming. It came down, turned around, went back out. From the moment I heard that vehicle, I mean, I could still hear her. She's laughing hysterically, but not a normal laugh.
Sarah Dungo is a YouTube channel about romanticizing the mundane, sharing clips of a down-to-earth experience on the road. Tonight, Sarah camps alone in her van in a Cracker Barrel parking lot in Asheville, North Carolina, cooking pasta for dinner when a man starts banging on her door and will not leave. She did not post this video for 2 months. She almost never posted it.
So the first night in the city, I decided to spend the night at a Cracker Barrel, and if you're familiar with these restaurants, then you'll know that they're similar to Walmart in that they allow you to spend the night if you're passing through, and sometimes they even have designated parking spots for larger rigs. So I ended up spending the night here. There were some other RVs around, and I had a very peaceful sleep. After that, I decided to stick around the city for one more day and explore a little more. The second day in the city was similar to my first. It was nice, but the night was completely opposite. Totally in my own world when I heard an alarming knock. Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You're not
What just happened? Okay, so I'm safe right now, but I just had my first knock on the door. That was not the cops. Being alone, I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so I had my cooktop out, you know, propane hose attached and everything, and then he's just bangs on my side door right here. I first turn off all the lights, turn all the sounds off so I can hear what's going on in case it is the cops and I need to like talk to them. It wasn't, and then he banged on this door right here, the double doors. I was just proceeding to tell him, please leave me be, I am not who you think. Continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van. I quickly unhooked my propane and then drove down the street.
The parking lot has emptied out. She is completely alone when the knock comes. She turns off the lights and all audio equipment to hear better. He knocks on the side door, then the back doors. He is claiming that she is someone he knows and demands that she come out and prove she isn't. She calmly tells him she is not who he thinks. He does not believe her and will not leave. In the end, these accounts teach us that learning to listen to our instincts is the most valuable safety tool we have on the road. And you, have you ever felt that your peace in a remote place was interrupted by a strange presence, or have you had to rely on your intuition to leave a place in time? If you like this video and want to keep exploring stories that invite us to reflect on safety in our adventures, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and share this content with your friends. See you in the next video.